The first stream had some issues with audio, and audio is a big part of this game, and I think they did a great job here. So, the first thing I'm going to tell you is I love the Bard's Tale. It was one of my favorite games growing up, and I love that they're doing remakes of some of my favorite games. They've started doing remakes of Chrono Trigger, Bards Tale, Secret of Mana. Some, like the Bard's Tale, in my opinion, were awesome. Some, like Secret of Mana, much less so. So, let's go through and look at the different components of it. You'll notice in the lower left, I have the NES version of Bard's Tale, which I played quite a lot of. In the upper right, I have the old DOS version. I know they had Amiga and Commodore versions, and probably many other versions, but I didn't have those systems. I had a Tandy 1000 initially. And then in the upper left-hand corner, we have the original Bard's Tale. And starting off, you'll notice the music is gorgeous. And you can even go back to Legacy mode here, where you can change how things work to make it work like they did in the original game. If the original DOS games had one main fault, I would say it is they were too difficult. And that difficulty made them repetitive. And in today's world, yeah, you can go through this game a lot quicker, but it makes it more fun, and the storyline, in my opinion, is still enjoyable. Now we get more of a intro here that we didn't have in the other one. The other one just kind of started off to the screen you see over here, where you were expected to have read the manual. So, let's get back here and resume this. Okay, it's going to tell us about the legend. Okay. A lot of story. Okay. You can see the two scenes are very similar. Now let's get going in our RetroPie here. Or, sorry, RetroArch. I use the Pi of RetroPie for a lot of my old games. But that one is loud. And you can see in the NES one, you have very bare graphics compared to the other two. However, this is where I really, the NES version is really where I played most of my stuff. The computer I played on sometimes, but my brother owned the game, so I didn't always have it until later on in life. The visuals, I give the visuals on this a 5. Let's go ahead and add the party members to the party, and we'll just add the A team, and let's enter the city. It's beautiful 3D. Okay, we don't need a tutorial. And let's go ahead and I only have one character in this one, but we can still enter the city with that. And you'll see they're very similar. In fact, if you walk down here twice and take a right, you'll notice you have Garth's Equipment Shop. And if I come back to the new one, and I went a few steps, so if I come down here, Garth's Equipment Shop. And I don't mind the changes they did to the video. Now, the old DOS one, let's create a member real quick. You have no characters. Okay, we're going to create one really quick here. So let's create a character. We'll make him a warrior. Name your new character. We'll just put him as A. Okay, now you notice this one comes up with a mini-map, which is very helpful. And here, though, the layout is completely different, so I forgot about that. I forgot how different the layout was in this version. In fact, in the NES one, I have played this in so many years, it would take me a long time to get back in and figure out where I'm going. So, let's go to another one. Let's go down and look at the audio. I think the audio in the new one is a 5. The sound is awesome. And let's see, exit to town. And let's have the bard sing a song. the music just sounds epic. You didn't get these unique tunes, though I still think that the Bard's Tale for DOS and Bard's Tale for NES both had very nice sounds. I enjoyed playing them at the time when they came out. I thought they were awesome. Gameplay, 5 out of 5 too. They just could not have done this better. They took out everything that was annoying and bad while keeping very true to what you expect from a Bard's Tale game, at least if you played the original ones. Now, if you played the one that came out like in 2014 or the more recent one, this is going to be weird to you. However, if you played the originals, you're going to feel just like you stepped right back into Scarabray. And so, Spirit of the Original, I give this a 5 out of 5. Other thoughts. The user interface is beautifully designed and very easy to navigate, and I love to see how much gold I have. I take points off for the documentation, though. I loved it if they would have included some sort of documentation showing how leveling, spells, or anything else worked. Now, given they made it easier, but even a PDF would have been nice. And maybe there's one out there, I didn't get it and couldn't find it. And looking at it, that's my only complaint, was really the lack of documentation this game has. In every other way, I think this game is a masterpiece. And now, I never played the others, but the others had similar looks to them to how the current DOS one looks. And when I'll load my game here. I always go by the name Sargon in games like this, or Azeroth as I go on Pixels Not Included. And this is where I am now, and the game is just awesome. I beat the first one already, and I'm starting to play through the second one for the very first time. And I brought over my Archmages and everything, as you can see. The sound effects, once again. The sound is awesome. And I don't really know what more I can say. I highly recommend trying these games out and getting the Bard's Tale. Right now, it is May 18th, 2020. We currently have a giveaway on pixelsnotincluded.net giving away a free copy of Chrono Trigger right now, but next week we're going to be doing a Bards Tale Trilogy giveaway, and then we're also going to do a Secret of Mana one the week after that, I believe. So you should go over there and check it out. And I would love to hear people's feedback, especially people who played the original game. You know, how do you feel about the Bard's Tale remake? Is it good? Is it bad? Are there things you wish they would have changed or kept? Personally, I couldn't have asked for more in this remake. It is not as horrible as the Secret of Mana remake, and I'm kind of rambling now. But I really encourage any of you who want to give this a shot, even if you've never played one before, go to some place like Humble Bundle. I love that place. It supports the creators, and you give to charity. Go to Humble Bundle. Buy it. If you like us for recommending you there, go to our website, pixels.included.net. Check out our review of it. Click the link. The link will gives us money for that. So if you like our content, I'm going to try and make these longer and more structured in the future. This is my first live review, so there are a lot of things I could improve, and I'll admit that right now. But this will get better as time goes on. I plan on doing a lot of live reviews of classic games. I think the next one I'm going to do is going to be Dragon Wars, another favorite game of mine. It's a lot like Bard's Tale, so look for that in the coming weeks. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.